In today's video, I'm going to do a look using my new Glaminatrix Cosmetics eyeshadow. This is the Sandra bundle, so if you want to see what look I create with this blue bundle right here, then keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast, and in today's video we are playing with the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Sandra Rose bundle. Now this bundle I think set me back $60 for the 9 shadows. This bundle is no longer available, but you can buy these shadows individually, or there is an option on the website to create your own bundle, so you can go with either of those options. I thought I might stick with just this bundle for today and see what I can create, as well as give you some swatches of these. So this bundle does consist of 3 mattes and then there are 6 metallics. So I might go ahead and swatch these first and then we might jump on into the look. Okay, so first up we have Icicle. And then we have Sapphire, Highseas, Ice Cold, Tiffany, and Artic. Ooh, and then we have the mattes. Now the mattes are super soft when you touch them. We have Midnight, Minty Fresh, and Polar. I'm just going to go over Minty Fresh and Polar again. There we go. That's a bit better, you can see. So those are all the 9 colours in this bundle. How beautiful are those foiled shadows? They are gorgeous. I'm going to start off by priming my lids with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm going to set from probably my crease up to my eyebrow, just so they blend a little bit better on the upper part of my eyelid. So I'm going to do that now and then I'll jump to the look. So I think I'm going to start off with using the mattes. So I'm going to start off by going in to Polar, packing this into my crease. And while I do this, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Glaminatrix Cosmetics. I do have a lot of stuff from them, but I haven't really featured them on my channel all that much. I have been a little bit slack when it comes to reviews and details about them on my channel. There are plans to bring you stuff using their shadows, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So Glaminatrix Cosmetics is an Australian based indie brand. They are based in Gympie, Queensland, so a semi-small country town, I guess you could say. It is run by a lady who hand makes all the shadows. She hand presses them, she hand mixes them, and they are like phenomenal quality. The ones I've used so far I thoroughly enjoy. The one thing to note is they are, I think they're about $10 Australian each. No, it looks like they are all $9.99 Australian each. So they are, I guess they are a bit more expensive. But for us Aussies, we don't really have all that much to choose from when it comes to brands in Australia that make eyeshadows and stock them in Australia. So for us it is expensive, but when you're buying single eyeshadows and single pressed eyeshadows, it's not really that expensive. When you compare exchange rate prices to other countries, in America, if we are buying a single eyeshadow that is $10 US or even $6 US, it works out to be more than 10 Australian dollars anyway. So when you're comparing the prices, it's not that expensive. But when you are buying a lot of them, it does work out to be quite expensive. But she does offer bundle sets on her website, and I think she does offer a bit of a discount for those bundle sets. So if you are thinking about buying a few, you can customize your own bundle and you can pick and choose what you want. There are also options on her website to do like full shop bundles and different things like that if you are extreme like me and want to buy everything. One thing to bear in mind, because she is doing it by herself, there can be quite a long wait time on your shadows, so you really need to be prepared to be patient if you are buying from her site. I think every time I've purchased from her site, it's taken probably about 2 months to get them. And I'm not mad about the fact. The first time I ordered from her, I was getting a little bit frustrated. And then when I started using the shadows, I worked out it was well worth the wait. Then going in with Midnight, I will say with these shadows, one thing to note is they are quite powdery. When you dip into the pan, you need to dip ever so slightly, and there is a fair bit of kick up when you do dip in the pan. So even though I'm pressing in ever so slightly, I am still getting a fair bit of kick up from the pan. So just bear that in mind. You don't need to be swelling your brush into these shadows at all, because they do kick up quite a lot. I'm not sure how I feel about this Midnight colour. I was hoping it would be more of a navy rather than like a murky, deep blue toned grey. I wanted it to be a bit more of a navy. I do really like the colour Polar. It's like a really nice kind of baby blue colour. Now all of these I've been putting on my lid so far with the Zoeva 227 brush. For my lid, I'm just going to leave that how it is at the moment. I might go back in and like play with it a little bit later. So for my lid, I'm going to do Icicle, Highseas, and then Sapphire, and then Artic on my inner corner. So I might start on the outer lid with Sapphire. And last time I used these, I didn't need to wet them, so I'm going to see how they go without being moistened. I'm just going to pat them on to begin with, and then I might go back in later and perfect it. So just bear in mind with these shadows, they can get a bit messy. They are beautiful. I don't deny that they aren't beautiful. I think they are some of the most beautiful shadows I've ever worked with. That's a bold claim. So I'm just going in with Highseas on the center of my lid, but they can get very messy. So just bear that in mind. Like, and I mean messy on your workspace, and messy in your palette, not really messy on your face. Haven't really noticed all that much mess on my face. I think they work really well on the eyes. It's just when you like pick too much up on your brush, or if you dip your brush too hard into the mattes, they can fly everywhere and fluff everywhere, and you can end up with like shadow left on the pan. And then if you shut your palette and you store it like upright or on the side, the shadows can like try to trickle over into other shadows. Then into Icicle on the inner third. And then going to take a small-ish brush, maybe this one, just to fix up that Midnight colour, because it's kind of disappeared a little bit. Then going back into Polar, which is the lighter of that first shade that I used. As you can see, I do have a bit of fallout on those shimmers and some of the mattes, so that's why I like to do, because some of these shimmers are a little bit chunkier and a bit flakier, so they can sprinkle down as you're applying them with your brush, because I just find that's how they work. So just to recap, I did the colour Midnight, which is this one here on the outer corner, and Polar on the crease from about 3/4 of the way into my inner corner. And then I did Sapphire on my outer third of my lid, Highseas on the center third, and then the colour Icicle on my inner third of my lid. I think I might do a black wing just to maybe tie it in a little bit, and then I'm going to do my base and I'll be back to do my lower lash line. Just grabbing out my Super Beauty smudge brush. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with Midnight and Minty Fresh. And then I'm going to go in with this colour Artic here on the inner corner. Maybe a touch of Ice Cold as well if I feel like adding a bit of a shimmer to the lower lash line. Midnight. So just enough to connect the lower lash line to the upper outer corner section. And Minty Fresh just on my inner corner on a little pencil brush. Just going in with Artic. I'm going to put quite a lot so it really pops. And then for my waterline, I'm going to take the colour Atria Flash from Linda Hull Betty. I'm kind of living for this look a little bit. Just fix up my hair. Alrighty, so this is the final look using the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Sandra bundle. So I wasn't really intending on, I guess, making this a review, but I guess I will give you some thoughts on this bundle because you can buy them individually, so I thought I may as well give you some thoughts on them. I don't think I will do a review on this, so this will be like everything kind of combined into one. So I am kind of used to using the Glaminatrix Cosmetics formula. As I said, as I was going through, I mentioned things that I have noticed as I've been working with the formula. The standouts in this bundle are 100% the shimmers. I think 100% the standout formula overall for Glaminatrix Cosmetics is the foiled formula. It is a beautiful formula. In the mattes, I do really like this colour Minty Fresh and Polar. I could probably do without Midnight. I just feel like it went a little bit too grey for my liking. Like the base of it is a little bit too grey for my liking. I would have preferred more of a navy than this grey black with a blue thrown in there. So out of everything in the palette in the bundle, this colour Midnight, which I was really hoping would be a perfect navy, is probably the biggest letdown for me. Everything else I love. I just love this foil formula. It's like a one swipe on your brush. You don't need to wet it. You don't need a glitter glue. It is beautiful to work with. It's really easy to apply. They look stunning on the eyes. They're so easy to work with. They're so beautiful. So definitely, if you want to try anything from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, I would definitely recommend the foils. They're the standout formula. Their mattes are still really nice, but as I said, they can get a bit powdery, and if you are touching your brush ever so slightly in the pan, I find that I get still a lot of kick up, so they can get quite messy if you are not careful when you're using the colours. So all in all, I would definitely recommend the Glaminatrix Cosmetics foiled formula. You could probably skip Midnight, so if you wanted to get a 9-pan bundle, or if you wanted to get one of the bundles, I think you could definitely skip Midnight and probably swap it out for something else. Out of all these colours, that is definitely the one colour that I find very disappointing out of these shadows, but the rest I really enjoy. So that's my look and my few thoughts that I have on this 9-pan eyeshadow bundle from Glaminatrix Cosmetics. Make sure you let me know down in the comments box if you like blue eyeshadow and what your favourite blue eyeshadow is. If you've tried Glaminatrix Cosmetics, I would love to know what your favourite shadow from Glaminatrix Cosmetics is. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and I would also hope you would consider subscribing down below if you are new to my channel. I do have a few more videos coming in the near future using more of my Glaminatrix Cosmetics eyeshadows, so if you want to learn more about this brand, then I hope you would consider subscribing so you can get notified when those videos go live. That's it for this video, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.